Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Final Fantasy XVI. In the last video we got to the level 34 and we finished up Hugo Kuka. You know, we did the big Titan and Ifrit icon fight, and that's where we left off after all the cutscenes transpired. So let's take a look now from here what we need to do. Alright, let's head up to upstairs. Alright, who do we got to talk to? We got new letters, we got new stuff. Okay. I'll go to these two later because I don't know if it's I gotta talk to somebody here, so let's do these and then come back over this way just in case it triggers something when I come over here. Alright.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Because he's dead. Alright. Next, this one here. So allow me to replay chapters if I want to. Alright, so those are good now. Letters.
If the state of our coffers is anything to go by.
Alright. Alright, a Desert Alliance. Sid the Second. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be a start of a fruitful relationship, Rosina. Alright, cool. Alright. So down here we go then. Alright. And instead of going over there right away.
Here for another of my lectures.
Yep.
Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have. Study it well, Clive. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Alright. And look, more monster quests. Nice. Alright. Well, let's read the hunt board then. Oh, yes, we got 5 new ones. We only had 7 before. We just damn near doubled that. Okay. A hill to die on. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature and determinate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders, but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the Velcroy. Okay, this one. Soul Stingers. A swarm of vicious Villican has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korova. And as the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Villican be left to their own devices, the nearby settlement shall surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. This one, like a tiger looking. Okay. Just off the sickle, the road that leads from Dalamil to the Jaw lies a dead-end canyon into which travelers many a night want to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. With the daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lighting of lamps, only the monster's demise might save them. Okay. This is a ninja guy, huh? Namekian traders won't say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalamil to Drake's Fang, for there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is of any gil or goods he might plunder from the caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing to the place must not flee, but stand and fight. Okay, and the Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of fallen giant of the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with the immediate effect, and all members are to proceed to no further than the village gate. Lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Okay. Well, we've taken out hard ones before. We've taken out a couple of B's and A's. This is the first S that we have not seen yet, but these B's and C's and this A shouldn't be a problem. You'll get to it eventually, though. Okay. Well, let's, I don't see any other quest stuff. There's one thing I want to do before talking to him, though. And I should have done it while I was over here. And then we'll resume the story. Because right now I'm like kind of already over leveled anyway. I don't want to go searching for these guys for a little bit, so I'll wait till we have to come back here because we're gonna have to come back here eventually anyway. Alright, let's go tell the tales to the old man. Try to get our trophy for this.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Still not enough, huh?
Consider today.
Okay.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Alright. Well, then let us go to the, do the story stuff. Alright. Alright, here we go.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. putting your feet up. If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
I'm gonna talk with her again. Okay, here we go.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Walooders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Walooders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The kingdom of Walood claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walood shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walood? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Walooder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Alright, one moment. Alright, I had a loogie that I had to get rid of. So sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Next stop, these 3 stories. Or not stories, the 3 story markers, so to speak. Places I've already visited, I've got to go visit again. Well, at least this one.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.